Hey guys, it's Jonah here, and I'm back with another beer review, and this one I'm really looking forward to. This is a fantastic beer. You could argue that this beer is like a staple of Englishness, and they've made it even more so. And guys, full respect to you. I'm talking about this bad boy. Greene King IPA. It's been rebranded, but it is a pint bottle, 568 millilitres of absolute goodness. I mean, take a look at that. Doesn't that look mighty fine? I think this is looking fantastic. And guys at Greene King, I am so thankful that you've put this out. This is just brilliant. I love you guys, and if you want to contact me and we can talk about doing some special business, please do so, because this is absolutely fantastic. A pint bottle. I know Marks and Spencer's have done them in the past, but as far as I'm aware, this is the only beer manufacturer doing a pint bottle. I'm blown away, man. And look at it. It's absolute classic. Look at the lines. It's just, everything about this bottle is excellent. We have a neck chief giving some notes. It's even got tasting notes, aroma and stuff, which I will get to. The cap has the logo on. Everything is right about this beer, and I'm pretty sure I've done this review before. I'm not sure whether I did it live or whether I did it on my beer review, so I'm going to do this one again. 568, only 3.6, but it's a classic. This beer is an absolute classic, and some people don't like it, and they constantly knock Greene King, but they've been around since 17 something. It says on here, I imagine 1799. So these guys have been around 200 plus years. My God, it's amazing. I'm pretty sure the recipe might have changed in that time, but hey, who knows? Right, let's get into this. Let's listen for a nice hiss. Oh, of course. Lovely, lovely. Not too much aroma out of the bottle, but was I expecting it? Don't know. Let's go for a pour. Have to be a little bit careful because this is a pint bottle going into a proper pint glass. Even got a bit of a feminine bulge or a dimple, however you want to say it. I've gone very aggressive on the pour. And look what I've got. Almost finger and a half's head. But look at that. Absolutely crystal clear. Can see me through there. Lovely, lovely white bubbles of absolute fantastic goodness. I'm loving this beer. Yep, and we're getting that kind of slightly orangery, definitely kind of fruity aroma. We're also getting a bit of a sweetness from the hops, from the malts. Beg your pardon. Oh, lovely. But it doesn't give too much away, because this is not a hop bomb. This is not about destroying yourself with hops. This is, if anything, a pure dishwater pint. And Greene King, I mean that in the best possible way than this beer is. I mean, look at that. That is a proper beer. A pint of beer. My God. Anyway, to get this wonderful colour, there's obviously pale malt in there. Everybody uses pale malt. I believe there's crystal, and I believe there is a tiny touch of black malt in there, just to give it that kind of golden, slightly more dark than a golden beer, but definitely getting on that way. Interesting. There's something like, it's almost like tea. Do you know what I mean? Like that sort of, most people don't sniff tea, but you know, if you get some loose tea and you sort of crumble it and It's that sort of dark kind of aroma. That's what I'm getting from this. Fantastic. The carbonation's there, but it's not too distractive up front. You're getting that kind of bitterness, but you're also getting that kind of sweet kind of it's a sweet, tangy kind of like marmalade scraped across toast. That's what I'm getting. And obviously the marmalade is from the hops, it's that kind of fruity kind of thing going on, and the toast is from the malts. It's like a warm blanket. This is a beer that you would get in a very, very traditional old pub, and I think it's fantastic. This is not really what I would call a craft brew or a craft beer, whatever they like to call themselves these days. This is proper beer for proper people, and I love it. So I believe, as I say, the recipe has changed over time, and I think from memory, the current hops in here are Pilgrim. They're all UK hops, thank goodness. Pilgrim, I think, Challenger and First Gold, I think, and they all kind of do their job. You're getting that kind of, I guess it's that tea, that kind of tea kind of thing is coming from, I think it's the Challenger hops, has that kind of tea kind of aroma, and then the fruitiness is definitely coming from the First Gold, that kind of marmalade, orangey kind of taste. But there's also some greenness in there. But it's not an appley kind of taste. It's like yeah, like a pear kind of thing, or oh, what's that other weird fruit? Quince, like a quincy kind of taste. I think this is fantastic. And you know what the best thing is? Because it's a pint, you can get a refill. Absolute brilliant. Greene King, you are fantastic. I mean, look at that. If you go to your local pub, you know, on an afternoon or something, this is the pint you want to have, and because they've done it in a bottle like this, pint bottle, you can enjoy that at home. I can't remember how much I paid for this. This was from UK supermarket Tesco's. This is the only place I've seen this, so I really, really hope that this is a new move, Greene King. Fantastic idea, absolutely brilliant idea. I did say I was going to get to the tasting notes, and because I like, just on the neck chief, my camera's not going to zoom in on that, but I think things like that, beautiful touches. So let's see if I've agreed with them. Fresh, clean, hoppy taste, dry with a crisp, refreshing finish. Spot on. I think this, what can I say, this is it my perfect pint? These are the type of traditional beers from the UK that I think are fantastic. I'm not knocking the American style, because that is the style. However, beers like this are definitely the old school English and British style, and I think there is still a place in the world for this type of beer. I really, really do. Yeah, I'm getting that, definitely getting that slightly sweet taste, a little bit of hot bitterness, but it's very well melded together. Sweet up front, followed by the hoppy finish. And then we're getting to pick out the kind of, it's weird, right on the back end you're getting that kind of green taste, but you don't get it up front. You definitely get that kind of more orangey, kind of toasty, bready kind of thing up front. And then that sharpness of something green, something, I think I described it as quince. Quite well carbonated. coming through just as a kind of tail end note. Greene King, fantastic beer. I wish you all the luck with this one. Pint bottle, fantastic beer. You deserve to get much more kudos than you do at the moment. And as I say, if anyone from Greene King is listening, please get in contact. We'll definitely sort something out for you. Guys, this has been Uncle Jonah doing another beer review for you. Please click like, please click subscribe down below. And if you get bored, it won't be too long before we're drinking more beer together. Cheers and beers, guys. We'll see you real soon.